because while Diddy is currently on trial, trying to fight for his freedom, and Cassie holding that freedom in her hands, among others, I guess. Well, there's another woman that came out with a new lawsuit and said Diddy all worded her. And not only that, but she said his peen, because, we was talking about earlier, Cassie to my, oh, I can't wait to get me some big black dick. This lady said, child, Diddy got himself a Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll. He got a Tootsie Roll to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the side, to the side, to the side, to the side. Now dip, baby dip, dip, baby dip. He got a Tootsie Roll. A Tootsie Roll. Don't want no short dick, man. That's what she said. Look, now y'all can't say I don't be entertaining y'all in these when I be doing this damn show. So the woman, and they said this happened back in 2001. So the woman, identified as, of course, Jane Doe, claimed the bad boy records founder took her to his bedroom, where he locked the door, pinned her down to the bed by her neck, pinned her down to the bed by her neck. I'm like, damn. And told her, I'm going to suck the life out of you. What are you, a vampire? After a night of partying in July 2001, according to court documents obtained by TMZ. Now, the diddler, who you know is on trial in Manhattan federal court for trafficking and racketeering, continued to hold the woman down by her arm as she dropped trowel, or he dropped trowel, and pulled out his child, not itty bitty Diddy. You know what? I need Nicki Minaj to do a remix and call it Itty Bitty Diddy. That would be funny. Now, this is what they said. The following detail: the accuser alleged that she was overpowered during the ordeal and repeatedly screamed for Combs, now 55, to stop, but he instead kept thrusting and eventually skeeted on her body. He claimed in the documents. They didn't say skeet. I had to change it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. The disgraced mogul then laid naked on the bed as the woman frantically cleaned herself and rushed to unlock the door, where a bodyguard standing outside pointing her towards the exit. Damn, he's like, right over there. Meaning that the bodyguard, I guess they used to it. The woman who said she met the star in May of 2001 and hung out with him multiple times at Combs' New York City recording studio, nightclubs, and a restaurant, said his staff drove her and a friend home after the alleged assault. She said the I'll Be Missing You rapper called her several times after the shocking ordeal and invited him to his infamous white party, but she never returned his calls. Now, while the traumatic incident left the woman feeling vulnerable and withdrawn, she recalled feeling relieved that she wouldn't feel any pain during the chilling encounter when she saw, chill, not, I am screaming right now. So, yeah, she said that she was relieved that she wouldn't feel any pain during the chilling encounter when she saw the length and girth of Combs' diminutive phallus, comparing it to a large Tootsie Roll. Child, now, first of all, if anybody ever compared my dick to a goddamn Tootsie Roll, I would be so hurt. Ooh, I feel bad. First of all, I feel bad for all of y'all out there that can't work the middle because you think too little. Shout out to the micro Peen. I mean, look, if the tongue could do what it need to do, then let me just move on. She also claimed that she underwent psychotherapy as a result to the alleged sexual assault. Now, Combs' legal team did not immediately, of course they didn't, because they busy, fighting for his life in the damn courtroom. That's why his legal team ain't respond. They busy working on his current case. Now, the latest lawsuit, as you know, comes as Combs' explosive federal sex trafficking trial kicked off, blah, 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 so on and so forth. We don't need to go through all the details because I've given y'all just enough, during, the past couple of days that we've been talking about it. But what I will tell y'all is this. Okay, this is funny, by the way. Miss Mamas was like, damn, if you was going to rate me, at least do it with something give me something I can feel, in the words of En Vogue. But now, look, I'm not the only one out here cackling, making fun, because 50 Cent went and did the same thing when he had heard that the diddler was out here allegedly R-wording people with a Tootsie Roll. So let's get to that story. So now on Wednesday, the In the Club rapper, whose real name is Curtis James, not the whole government, they said Curtis James Jackson III, trolled Combs on Instagram with several comments about the Bad Boy Records founder's graphic federal court case, saying, quote, after listening to today's testimony, I think now he called him the diddler too. I thought that word get around. I think the diddler should have took the plea off him. I said the same thing. This is what he mockingly wrote via social media of Combs, who pleaded not guilty to as trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution charges. The ish that he said they are saying is beyond me. So what do you think? This ish crazier than regular crazy. Now, 50 Cent, who tried to hold Combs accountable for more than a decade prior to his September 2024 arrest, additionally posted about the various jaw-dropping topics discussed throughout the I'll Be Missing You hitmaker's ongoing trial. Now, what I'm wondering also is, didn't 50 Cent say he was doing a Diddy documentary that was supposed to come on Netflix or something? What happened with that? Unless he waiting to find out what the verdict is, and then they'll be like, okay, that's the last part. Kind of like, they still waiting to come up with the third act for the Michael Jackson biopic. Maybe this is what he's trying to do with the docuseries or whatever it is that he's doing over there. But I do have this thing where it says, defendant Combs released plaintiff Jane Doe's neck and then held her arm down while using his other hand to swiftly unbuckle his belt and pants before pulling out his erect bare-skin penis, which appeared to be the length and girth of a large Tootsie Roll. Now, plaintiff Jane Doe recalls feeling relieved when she saw defendant Combs' penis because she knew it wouldn't hurt as much when he R-worded her due to the lack of length and girth. She thought his penis was a itty-bitty Diddy, and that's what they posted on the situation. So he also went and said, LOL, that's why he in the corner M-word urbating. Masturbating. Y'all know. Now, a screenshot of the court documents, shared by 50 Cent, describe Combs allegedly hold the plaintiff. I already read that part. And with the whole civilization with the itty bitty diddy. Look, y'all already know, y'all give 50 Cent a little catnip. He's going to go in and let have in this situation. And I find this to be an absolute cackle. And so does 50 Cent. So I want to say to you all, what do you guys think of this story? I tell you, child, this is never adult moment with this stuff. I'm like, let me find out you got an itty bitty Diddy. I mean, yesterday I did call him Lil Diddy when we was talking about him he was in the corner, playing with himself and all the other stuff. Like he was like you had like that scene in True Lies when you had when Arnold Schwarzenegger had the tape recorder in the corner and was pretending to be somebody else while he was getting his wife to do a little striptease, like they was having a moment, and then she's off in so it kind of felt like that, like you was off in the corner like the creep, while your girl's out here being used up, being a little hoe, because that's basically how you was treating her. Like she wasn't even your girl, like she was just some thing that you paid for. That is fulfilling your fantasies or whatever the case is. So all of this stuff coming out, and you already know that there was going to be commentary from 50 Cent. It was only a matter of time. But the Tootsie Roll thing, that is shady, and I wonder if there'll be anybody else that'll come out and compare his peen to that. So yeah, I want to hear from you also. Let me know what your thoughts are on this story in the comments down below.